Guys, welcome to the Wednesday Cardone University Mastermind. My name is Steve Spray, coming to you live from the 305. What's happening, guys? Welcome every Wednesday, coming to you live right here from the Grant Cardone Studios, teaching you guys about sales, using Cardone University, using your 7-figure sales program. And listen, guys, we come here every Wednesday just to help you out on these programs, right? So what happens is you invest in the program. We want to make sure that we support you, and we want to make sure that you're taking the information and able to understand it perfectly. And that's why we use this show right here every single Wednesday, every single week. You just check in. That way you guys can get the additional information or the understanding, or what we'd love to see is you call in with some of the problems or challenges that you have, and we can show you how to use the Cardone University to be able to help you out. So obviously there's lots of great data in there. What you want to know is, man, am I using this to the best of my ability in the marketplace? And that's what we're going to do to help you out here. So we do this every Wednesday. If you guys want to call in, the number 305-865-8668. So I believe the number's on the top of this video right here, 305-865-8668. So guys, welcome. This Wednesday, we are talking about advanced follow-up strategies. Okay, follow-up. Grant Cardone will tell you the greatest sales secret of all time. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you some examples of what we do here in the office. I will tell you that it gets crazy. If you have your team on this show right now, you probably have witnessed several crazy follow-ups. I'm gonna go through some of my favorites, and then we're gonna talk about some of the best follow-up strategies to use from Cardone University. So first thing that I wanna do, I wanna tell you guys, hey, listen, the 10X Growth Con right now is, we're doing crazy specials on tickets. Okay, so if you haven't got your ticket, what I want you to do, I want you guys to go to the website. John, I want you to show them this website here and just look at the speakers. You got Ed Milet, Damon John, Grant Cardone, Elena Cardone, Todd Peterson, Andy Frisella, Tim Story. We've got Forbes Riley. We've got Ty Lopez, we've got Coach Michael Burt, okay, we've got JJ Giacontelli, Brad Lee, okay, Jordan Zimmerman's up there, okay, look at all these people that we have, man. This event is going to be unbelievable. So if you're on here, you've probably seen at least some clips from last year's 10X Growth Con, or you were probably at the event. And so what I want you to know is that this year is going to be crazy. So we're going all out, and we've got sales on these tickets right now. So the best deals that we've had right now on the website, you can get 2 executive mezzanine tickets for $1,000. Okay, so here's what I would do. Since we're talking about advanced follow-up strategies, you could go to the 10xgrowthcon.com. You could pick up a ticket for $695. That's for 3 days, by the way. Okay, $695 for the 3 days. Or what you could do is you could buy an additional ticket. And if I'm a salesperson right now, and actually this is what I'm already doing, I'm buying the other ticket, right? So what I'm doing is I'm buying the additional tickets, paying for the seats, and I'm sending them out to clients to get deals in right now. Hey, John, it's the end of the year, man. I'm going to the biggest sales conference, the biggest business conference in the world, and I got a ticket for you. These are $1,000 tickets. I want to invite you as my guest, okay? No pressure on that deal, by the way, that's sitting on your desk. You know what I'm saying? So guys, listen, follow-up is about staying in front of customers, not always just asking for the business, but letting people know that you're hanging in there. So this would be a great way. So there's already one strategy. A 10X GrowthCon ticket right now would be a great strategy for you on the follow-up. So if you guys have questions, I want you to call in. If you need ideas, follow-up strategies, that's what we're talking about in this show. So I'm going to go through a couple. And I hope you guys are writing down the strategies. And then I'm going to give you about 25 that we have just in the program. There's more than that, but we're going to talk about those. So 305-865-8668. That is the number. So guys, listen, when you go to the Cardone University, there's a couple different things that I want you to know about this. There's not a silver bullet strategy. Everybody's always asking, hey, what's that one follow-up that always gets the deal back? Well, it's not one of them. Dude, it's all of them. Okay, and let me explain that to you. That's why when you go inside the follow-up program, that's why the understanding, the theory part of the follow-up is so important for you. And so I'm going to show you where this is at first. It's not going to be what we discussed today, but I do want to bring up the point that On the follow-up, it's going to be so important for you to understand these two categories right here. So the facts of the follow-up and the follow-up basics right here. So there's 20 courses just on like really getting this down and understanding it. Okay, and let me tell you what I mean, by the way. So when you guys go back and you look at these statistics, you're going to notice that 72% of all companies don't even ask for the sale once. 72% of all companies don't even ask for the sale once. So that's huge for you, right? So what side of that statistic are you going to be on, right? And then when I'm on the right side of that statistic, dude, how good do I want to get? And that's what we're going to go into today, because Grant Cardone, he built out the follow-up tool to be able to help you out with that. And so there's a couple different things to really learn. Number one, the follow-up tool, I'm going to show you guys when you click into it. John, you can just pop into this part right here and it'll...
Ready to follow up? Got a customer?
Okay, Grant says, hey, ready to follow up? Got a customer? Pick a day. Now, when you look at these strategies right here, look, there's 25 different strategies to follow up with a customer for an entire year. This is how to stay in front of a customer tight, right? So number one, we're going to stay really tight just up in the first 5 days. So there's going to be 6 different follow-ups just in the first 5 days, right? So there's going to be number one, customer leaves. They don't buy from us. We're going to send them a selfie virtual video on day one that says, hey, thank you for dropping by and giving us the opportunity to do business with you. Okay, we're going to send you over all the information we discussed and looking forward to earn your business. Thank you. That's all it is. It's just a thank you, right? And so then on day one, there's actual like deep, in-depth strategy to calling them up and offering them the additional alternative, right? So there's a lot of strategy that you'll find all the way throughout this piece right here. And these weren't just slapped together. These are what we said we did when we broke apart our CRM, when we said, hey, what's our best follow-up strategies? How do they work? How do they match up? And so when you click inside these guys, you'll find out that, you know, these are going to be the exact things that you need to do on these days, whether it's a virtual video, an email, a text message, whether it's a phone call, you know, no matter what it might be. So the follow-up tool is where you're going to find that. Now it's going to start getting into all the different strategies and different things. So like, what do you do when like you get to a point where, this is what I want you to understand though. At this point, when you're on the crazy follow-up where you're either doing a few things. You're one, trying to get in front of the customer, like get their attention so that way they can communicate with you. Or, hey, we're trying to get that deal back, right? Like it's closed, it's done, everything's been negotiated. We know when we're going to start, what we're going to do, how we're going to kick it off, blah, blah, blah. We're just waiting on that contract. You know, kind of like it gets, we always talk about, oh, you know, it gets stuck in the fax, you know, now that people are still using faxes. But I am going to talk about how to use a fax today to be able to get you guys deals, because every company has them. So what I want you to look at is right here, inside the program, the follow-up strategies. This is where we go. This is what this show's about today. Okay, advanced strategies. When you click inside follow-up and you go all the way down to the bottom right there, we got 22 courses on advanced strategies. Okay, I want you guys to call up, give me some more advanced tips that you have. Okay, so if you have that, reach out, let me know. Okay, because what we're going to do right here is we're going to start talking about all the different strategies. So number one, texting during the engagement. Okay, so texting during the engagement. So this happens all the time, and this actually increases the opportunity. So I'm going to do this when I get a lead in. I'm going to do this when I'm talking to a customer. So like I'll be demoing a customer, and if I don't previously have their cell phone, when I'm showing them a product, I'm going to say, hey, let me send you over something about that. Where can I text it to? Okay, when they give me their cell phone on the call, I text them in the middle of the negotiation, or not in the middle of the presentation, like right at the beginning. So that could be a price menu. That could be a success story. That could be a case study. That could be anything. The idea is that I text something, right? I get in there. Plus I got his text number. The other thing that I want to do is I want to immediately text right after. So when you look at day 0 follow-up, Grant says, dude, do this in the first 10 minutes. And I would even say that that is too long. Like when I get off the call with the customer, boom, we're doing a selfie virtual video. And so I'm using all the material that we learned inside the program about what to say on the video, how to say it, what to do whenever I do pull up the video, what's going to be valuable on this particular day 0 follow-up. I'm going to use all that stuff there. And then I'm going to send it out immediately, right? So a guy gets off the call with me, boom, all of a sudden a video shows up. Okay, so I'm not pitching them on the video. It's just a thank you. And then, as things go on, we're getting deep into different follow-ups. So, John, you've seen us running around here doing some crazy follow-ups, right? What's some things you've seen us do here in the office where you've seen like crazy, because I see you guys always look around like, dude, those sales guys.
So I've seen you guys running around, looking at the fax machine. Hey, we're waiting on that deal. I've seen you guys send out chocolate airplanes, chocolate boots.
Yep.
Just gifts from our store. Crazy follow-up videos.
Yeah. So what John mentioned the fax machine video. So, this started in our office years ago, and we still use it with so many deals. So when you got the deal, it's almost there. You're just waiting to get that contract back, and you're almost sitting there like, dude, what? You said you're going to send the contract back. You said you're going to send it back in 30 minutes. It's been 3 hours. It's been 3 days. What's happening? Right? And so what we'll do is we'll do the fax video. Okay? We do a selfie video. We walk around the office, and we start, asking, hey, John, hey, have you seen Todd? Where's Todd at? Walk around. Hey, Natalie, have you talked to Todd? And Natalie be like, oh, yeah, no, I think he's over by the fax machine. Go over to the fax machine. I got Todd laying down. He's taking a little nap, like in the video, taking a little nap next to the fax machine. Todd, dude, what are you doing down there? And he's like, oh, no. Oh, man, I'm waiting on John's contract to come back, man. He said he was going to send it back, so I'm not leaving here until he gets it. Do that on the selfie video and shoot that over to him. That's been a very successful strategy for us, just to get people to, it builds urgency, but the deal's got to be done at that point, by the way. So we're going to take a caller.
I got Jason in San Antonio.
Jason in San Antonio, what's happening?
Here until he gets it. Do that on a selfie video and shoot that over.
Jason, what's happening, man? So, guys, Jason.
What's going on, Steve?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Great. Love this topic. That's exactly what I have a question about. I want to follow up with some people that I actually haven't talked to in a little while, and because I own a personal training gym in San Antonio, and we have a fitness program kicking off, Holiday Fat Inferno, November 27th. So I just wanted to, know about, how do you think I should follow up? I don't want to, go straight into the pitch. Hey, I haven't talked to you in a long time, but here's our program. I want to know, kind of what are some thoughts, that you have about, re-engaging them and then going into my...
Yeah, great question. So what I would do is, we talked about this before, just knowing your audience, knowing who you're going to. So I do a little bit of recon on them, maybe look at their social media profiles, find out who these people are. Are you going to be doing this on a mass scale? Are you doing a bunch of these follow-ups? Or are you talking about one particular person?
I'm probably going to do it. We're bringing on a new guy, but I'll probably be doing it to about 200 people individually.
Okay, cool. Good. And then
shooting messages, via Facebook Messenger or text message, whatever.
Yeah, so, make it something when I do the follow-up sometimes, I get away from just asking hey, give me the sale. So we talk about VAFU here. We talk about VAFU. And so what that means is value added follow-up. And what that means is that we want to give them something as value versus just saying, hey, you came by, do the deal. Are you going to do the deal? Just checking in, all the, because then it's it's almost gross, And so what I want you guys to do is I want you to get together, compile 10 different things you're going to send out. Could be a text message, could be email, but make it something that's, in alignment with what you're doing. So you have a personal gym. What other things are in alignment with that, right? You got, health plans, fit tips, maybe show a quick and keep it tight. Maybe a 10-second video of you, maybe leading a class and leading a training class at your gym, and maybe text it, something cool hey, we missed you at the class. Would love to see you at our next one. Now
we have fitness videos that we're promoting on Facebook, basically 3 to 5 minute, fitness tips, whatever.
Yeah, so you can use those as follow-up too. Sometimes the follow-up though, when you keep it personal, it's really cool. So
okay.
yeah, like a little, so less promotional. That way when I see it, I'm like, oh, dude, these guys are thinking about me, right? So then it's like, you know, it gets away from just, hey, do the, you know, promote on just the promote video. I mean, I'm trying to sell the deal for sure, you know, but I'm just doing it in a way of like, you know, showing them that, hey, we've got a bunch of people here having an awesome time. Or what I could do is I could text out like a quick little, like a, you know, hey, here's today's quick plan for meal preps. Let us know if we can help you out.
Like a 10-second personalized video?
Yeah, totally. I mean, sometimes you can personalize. Yes, yeah. I always like to do them personalized because it doesn't take that long. But in your case, you know, you could just do something quick. Like you could just do a quick little video. Like, you know, let's go back to, you know, maybe you are coaching a guy on lifting weights or something, and maybe you text out to him a video, but maybe you send this out to like 50 people. I'd love to coach you to meet your goals. I'd love to be your personal coach to meet your goals. Let me know if I can ever help you out. You know, like that's just going to be one part of my follow-up. You know, but it like shows a visual of what your intentions are. You know, without coming on like, hey, come give me your money. You know.
Right.
So that'd be a good strategy. Also, if you go inside the program, right inside the if you go inside the advanced strategies, Grant talks a lot about what to say on the text. So like a lot of the words to say on the text message could like really help you out, and you know what to say, how to get back in there. You know, we send out different things. You know, like we've sent out the cookies. You know, this thing right here, I use this all the time. The one that says, "I saw this and thought of you." Could be like an article, could be like a, you know, could be like a meme, could be something, and hey, saw this, thought of you, could be something funny, you know, but I would want it to remind them of doing business with me without asking for the business. You know, that's kind of that give thing that Grant talks about. Like maybe you send out a personal little training plan, right? So, hey, have an awesome day. Here's a great training tip for this week.
Gotcha.
You know, hey, you might still be training at home. Here's what we're doing at my gym this week during my class. I wanted to make sure you had some of the workouts. You know, maybe send them like 3 little like workout things. You know, I don't know. Yeah. Like go into the value. You know, and like people see like, oh, dude, these guys are awesome down here. I mean, they're already helping me out, and I haven't even given them any money yet. You know, and you give that type of exchange to people. That's why people, you know, give so much, because Grant gives so much for free. He talks about 80% of what he does is for free, and he gets paid on the other 20.
Right.
You know, and so that if you think with that on the follow-up, it's really going to help you out. So awesome, man. Appreciate you calling in, and dude, let me know how that works out for you.
Dude, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, guys, listen, so the way that you want to go, so another thing that you could do like on the follow-up, like I'm trying to get in touch with this guy, like we still send fax over here. Why? Because it's like, it's hard. It's like real estate rather than just the email. And so we don't take a whole lot of time with it. Like, let me give you an example. I mean, you know, it just so happened that I was talking about advanced strategies on follow-up, and right before I came in here, I took a picture of myself with my phone. I printed out the picture, and I just wrote on there, I said, Tim, are you in there? Like, I know that when Tim sees this picture, he's going to freaking crack up, right? Because he's not getting back to me right now. You know, he's not getting back to me right now, and dude, he's going to see it. And, you know, regardless, man, it's just another way to stay in front of the guy, you know, and then he's going to remember how good of a guy that I am in the first place. And he's like, dang, you know what? Yeah, so we've been doing business with that guy. They're great, good company. They always come through for us. They're always there when we need them, right? All those like memories are going to pop up for him. He's going to be like, dude, I need to do my part and freaking get, you know, we need to continue this relationship with this guy, right? So those are the things that, you know, I want you to think with. You know, so some of the other things in here that Grant talks about is, dude, getting people the, doing the chocolate boot, you know, dropping a chocolate boot into somebody. Hey, John, trying to get my foot back in the door. I thought this boot could help me out. Let me know if I can ever help you out. You know, who knows what you say on there, right? But it's, hey, just trying to get my foot back in the door. Okay, got my card below. If this worked, let me know. Yeah, exactly. So what was it? Oh, yeah, exactly. Talking to Billy the Fish. I mean, we do the videos. I mean, we're always doing selfie videos on everything. I send out memes. I got 2 deals back this week that came over. You know, I had to do everything before that to get the deal, but then when I'm trying to get the contract back, I sent out a meme. I had a guy on there. So Grant talks about sending out memes inside the program, inside the follow-up, different follow-up strategies. You know, the one meme, it's a sloth reaching out. It says, "Bro, don't let me hanging." So, dude, and it just like snaps these people back into like, dude, you know what? I need to do this. It reminds them because they got a lot going on. They got a lot of things. So I want you to think about your product right now. Like the guy selling the gym memberships. Like that's not the only thing that they're thinking about. Dude, they've been putting that off forever. They've been like, I need to get down there. Yeah, so I'll wait today. Dude, you need to get something to like wake them back up rather than just like, hey, we want your business. We want your business. Like you do that, but also when the follow-up, man, get creative, provide value. And that's where Grant's gonna like really dig into, hey, this is where it gets super advanced. This is where all the top salespeople like operate at new levels. This is where they go in deep. So I want you guys to really think with using the follow-up tool, using these additional strategies in here, and then I want to put this into play. So Grant in this category right here talks about the 5 no strategies. Then he goes into the 5 no calls and flip. So I want you guys to focus on these two videos right here, the 5 no strategy. Put this policy in for yourself. Put this policy in for your company. Look, think with, I'm going to get 5 no's on this. Keep mark of it. If you got a CRM, keep a tally in there. Hey, this guy, he gave me 5 no's. If you go look at our CRM, we've got slots that tell us how many times we followed up with them and what we did on that follow-up, right? So those are the things that I want you to think with. Grant put all the strategies in here. These are advanced strategies. These are ways to get yourself back in the door, back in front of them, to get people back into reality with, dude, we need to do business with this company. You know what? I've been putting this off, right? This is going to help build some urgency. Okay, so guys, listen, go to 10xgrowthcon.com. That's where you're going to get some tickets. Okay, that's going to be the most advanced strategy. That's what I'd tell you. Buy somebody a ticket, man. And so I'll tell you this. So even on the follow-up, I offer to fly out to people all the time just to get their attention. Hey, John, listen, I'm going to fly out and see you next week. Let me know when I can stop by.
Really? You'll come all the way out here for me?
Exactly, dude. That's what they either do one of 2 things. Hey, no, man, we're not ready yet. And in that case, oh, no problem, man. Dude, now he's back into communication with me. I can't ever help him out until he gets back into communication with me. So even if he tells me no, at least we're talking now, right? A lot of times they're like, oh, you do that? You come out and see us to do that? Dude, yeah. Are you kidding? Dude, I apologize. I didn't offer this before, man. Listen, I'll be out there tomorrow. You know? Oh, no. We're still doing this or that or blah, blah, blah. And so now all of a sudden, boom, he starts telling me all the stuff that he wasn't telling me that now I can actually handle, right? So I'll offer to fly out. Other things that we do. Dude, invite them to things. That's part of the follow-up, guys. On follow-up day 30, inviting them to events. I was working with one of my clients yesterday. I was actually in San Antonio yesterday. And I was working with one of my clients out there, and we were talking about some follow-up strategies. I said, guys, how often are you calling people back who didn't do business with you and saying, hey, guys, listen, I know you didn't have the opportunity to purchase the brand new product from us. Listen, I want to invite you to our next event. It's going to be crazy. It's the biggest event of the year, you know. And then I asked him, I said, how often do you guys run into events here? And just to kind of like get him thinking, I said, guys, you have an event every single day. It's an event, man. I'm running an event right now. If you guys want to call me, I got events going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I want you to think about that. So invite people to things. Hey, man, Saturdays are our biggest days here. I want to invite you to it. Come, I want you to stop by. We're going to have food. We're going to have drinks. Listen, I'm buying you lunch. Okay? Just invite people. It's like the nice offer. It's the follow-up. It's another thing that goes outside of, hey, just checking in, you know, or hey, just touching base, right? Because that is what a straight-up amateur would do. And you didn't invest in Cardone University to be an amateur. So, guys, listen, go to 10xgrowthcon.com, get your tickets, and we'll see you back here next Wednesday on the Cardone University Mastermind.